talking about you. Yeah, you nigga with the sauce. And the one they call it Don too. Man, fuck y'all niggas.
Easy, just jumped over Jumpman. Easy, just jumped over Jumpman. Easy, I done felt so accomplished. I done knocked a lot of shit, but I just did the numbers. That's all.
Jumpman's coming back though.
I was looking at a list today. There was like top 10 the top 10 shoes sold in 2016. Number 2 was Jordan 12.
And what was number 1?
Adidas, some Adidas classic shoe. At first, I look at the whole list and I'm like, how come Adidas is not here? I don't believe that Adidas is not on this list, but it was number 1.
Wow. But yeah, the royal blue ones just came out on Friday. Saturday?
Did they double release them? Like have 2 release dates?
I don't know. But
I think they did. I was at the mall the day they came out, like this Saturday, and there was a long ass line in every single.
but like people were going hard for these royal blue ones.
But they're fresh. That's why.
Yeah, I mean, I would get them. I want to get back into Jordans again. I feel like I just have like mad Yeezys and foam posits.
They got the thing about Jordans. They have to like. I guess they can't keep retroing because everything now is like so futuristic when it comes to like Ultra Boost and like fly knits and sock darts and shit like that. People want to be comfortable.
Yeah.
I never actually really rocked Jordans like that, so I don't even know if they're comfortable or not. Foam posits are comfortable, but they dipped.
Now Coppers are coming out April 20th.
You're gonna cop them?
Yeah.
Why?
Coppers, bro. Those are my favorites.
Really, Royal Blues are the best ones, I feel.
I used to have those too. I used to have Coppers like twice.
But we just started out the sneaker talk, but I go by the name of The Sauce.
Yo, what's up? It's John Paul the Don.
And thank you for listening, viewers, listeners, loved ones. We just here for another week, and we're about to start off with about Kendrick. Yo, I'm tired of everyone not being satisfied.
All right, first of all, if you listen to our podcast, if anybody listens to it, I was talking about, for previous weeks, I was talking about how Kendrick like lost his chance. I was talking mad shit. I was like, he lost his chance at having the crown, the king, the top one in hip hop. Like, I mean, I always say he's popping. Like, he could have done it. And I was like, him doing To Pimp a Butterfly and then Untitled, Unmastered, he chose his lane, and that lane is political, making a movement, making a stand. His music meant something, right? So I was like...
Did I say anything? Was I not like...
You were like, no, he could still get it.
Yeah, exactly, okay.
And he deadass proved me wrong because he dropped what is it? Heart of the Heart, whatever.
The Heart Part 4, which is fire.
Fire. 1, 2, 3,
but
4,
I feel
5.
But I feel like
the greatest rapper alive.
He claimed it right there.
Yo, that shit was. I was like,
no other rapper claims it.
Well, Drake claims it all the time.
He never says it though. He never says those words.
I'm the GOAT. He literally just said it. He's like, I get on the beat and float.
What is it? The Hard Part 4 isn't really like a pop song though, and which is why I'm glad he came with Humble.
Yo, Humble, another fire.
Little bitch.
Yo,
little
sit
bitch.
down.
Little bitch. Be humble. Like
that's fire, and that's a hit. Yo, like I'm happy he's doing this
and
commercial.
And it's still conscious at the same time.
Commercial conscious bars. He's just going in. The video's cool too.
You can't deny that Kendrick's the GOAT. What I was saying is that how no one is satisfied is that not infamous, I guess infamous or famous line, depending who you're talking to, of give me a real bitch with like stretch marks.
No Photoshop.
No Photoshop stretch marks. And people be outraged at that.
Oh man, I saw a meme. It was like, I like my bitches bad and bougie, and women like, yeah. And then it's like, I want a natural girl. One boo.
Like, it's fucking crazy because you always see these like Twitter feminists like, or like say, first let's start with like black Twitter feminists. They'd be like, oh, how these like people, these black brothers gonna go and like get yourself a white girl? Oh, they don't love themselves like that. You know, the mom didn't teach them right. You know, they just want someone to be like on a European style shit. Like, oh, that's not how real women look like in America. I can't believe these guys these days. And then Kendrick's coming out spitting that real shit, and then other people are. Do you think people truly feel that way, or they just?
Nah, just people want to get mad at something like that. That brings me to that reminds me of something. You know the movie Ghost in the Shell?
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson's the main character. What is that based off?
It's based off an anime, yeah.
Or video game or anime?
An anime.
An anime, right?
And then in the anime, the main character is Asian.
Okay. so a lot of people are upset that they're whitewashing a whole bunch of
Right.
anime stuff, and like I saw a meme. It was like, oh, you too, and it was like Goku
Jesus.
was there, Jesus,
Avatar.
Avatar, Aang. No, not Aang.
Yeah, Aang was there. Aang, yeah, Avatar.
But Aang, isn't that American?
Yeah.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
But the movie
yeah,
it's a white kid.
I mean, isn't Aang American?
No.
He's not Asian.
Is he not?
He's a fictional character. No.
I always thought he was Asian.
Why? He was made by Americans.
But I don't know, man. I don't know. Why was Jesus in that meme? I don't.
Well, because they say Jesus is white. Like every picture of Jesus is white, but he's actually like Middle Eastern. He looks like DJ Khaled.
Where did white Jesus come from?
Art.
Like Leonardo DiCaprio and like Michelangelo and shit like that.
DiCaprio.
DiCaprio,
Yeah.
the guy who got raped by the bear.
Yes, him. No. But anyway, back to Ghost in the Shell. People are upset. It's like, oh, you're whitewashing. It should have been played by a Japanese American actress. This and that. And then they talk to people in Japan about it, and they're like, "What do you think about Scarlett Johansson playing this character?" She's like, "Wow, she's beautiful. She's great. She's beautiful. She's beautiful." And they were like, "What do you think about a white person playing it?" It's like, "Oh, I didn't even think about it." Like, and then some people were like, "Oh, Japanese people don't realize that they're getting marginalized. That's why it's like bad to even think about it. Like, ask them and stuff. They don't get it. They don't want
get it.
that."
The thing about it, like in Japan and like Korea, and a lot of Asian cultures, like whiteness is synonymous with like greatness in terms of, like they want to be whiter.
They want to like enhance their eyes and make them big.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's also that part of it. They're probably hella happy that Scarlett Johansson is playing it, and Scarlett Johansson is freaking sexy. So of course she's beautiful, and people are gonna like that. But it also goes with people just being mad at stuff.
Yo,
Because-
social justice
because,
warrior,
like-
hipsters, they're
Because
always
like
mad at
in
something.
like Bollywood culture, they have like movies of like Romeo and Juliet or like other shit, but they use Indian actors where they have similar themes that come up from American stories, but they're using Bollywood actors and no
Romeo
one.
and Juliet like English?
Yeah, but they're white. Like
Yeah, I guess.
that's where white people come from.
Yeah.
They're the ones who colonized everyone.
Yeah. So again, they don't realize that they're getting marginalized.
Yeah. It's,
But yeah, that reminds me of like South Park. Like, there's always like PC Principal is always trying to like protect people that are being marginalized when like Jimmy's retarded or special, and he's okay with using the word retarded, and he was
Right.
oh, you don't realize you're getting marginalized. It's like, yo, you doing this is marginalizing me. Like, leave me alone. Let me fend for myself. I don't know. Social justice warriors always have something to be mad about.
they could all eat a dick. Honestly. One day we're gonna say something crazy and someone's gonna say something and I'm just gonna say eat a dick.
And I'll be like, that's homophobic.
But that goes to show that no one is ever satisfied. But I'm happy for Kendrick. And once that album drops, it's gonna be fucking like, bro, like the whole streets are gonna die.
April 7th?
You think it's gonna be an album?
Yeah.
You think it's gonna sell 1 million,
No.
10 million?
No.
I think it's gonna sell 100 million.
Nah, it's probably gonna sell like
Probably like
300,000.
I would say 3. Hopefully 3. But maybe not because we don't know how like streaming will take it for how many songs there might be on it. How many? I don't know. We'll see.
How you think Joey Badass is gonna do? He's doing it the same day. Some people say he should change his date, but he had the date first.
I think Joey Badass will probably sell more than Kendrick.
What? No, he won't.
I think so
No shot.
because
Joey Badass is probably lucky if he gets 100,000.
I think his last album, his debut album, sold like 100, and then no, I'm lying. It probably sold like 60.
He sold like 80.
Probably sold like 60, but I feel of him, going to like Jimmy Kimmel, Tonight Show, saying that he was a better rapper than Tupac, all that shit, coming out with the song with Schoolboy Q, I think he set himself up pretty well to sell a lot. He also was going to have physical copies in the store. Not that that really matters at all, because it doesn't.
And the cover's cool.
And the cover's cool, so I think he might actually sell more than... Because also...
He sold 54,000 his first week. I mean, that's
60.
good though. He's
Yeah.
independent.
So we'll see. But I kind of do think that I don't know. Tell me what you think about. I don't know if you heard about this, but Spotify has struck a deal with a major record label, saying that they're gonna start delaying album releases for people who don't pay for Spotify, because you could get Spotify for free.
Yeah.
As a regular user using ads. but you could still stream an album when it comes out, like no problem. But now they're saying, oh, when All American Badass comes out, if you are a free user, you're not going to be able to listen to it until 2 weeks from now.
That's dumb.
Well, I mean, so what do you think about it?
I mean, it'll halt sales for someone like Joey Badass.
Do you think people might be have an incentive to want to have a paid subscription then? Or do you think
Why not?
they'll just go...
Oh, they'll trap out the bandwidth, as DJ Academic says.
But no, the thing is, nobody is using computers anymore. Like, see, like how when I trap out the bandwidth, I go on my computer, download it, put it on my iTunes, and I connect my phone, and then put the album on my phone. You know, you really can't do that through an iPhone without that. There are ways. Like, there are always ways.
You can find it. You look hard enough.
Would you pay for your subscription? You're like, oh man, I've been using free Spotify this whole time.
I'm good with Apple Music. I love Apple Music.
So I think it's way better than Spotify.
I think it's the best one. I mean, Tidal is cool. Like, it was cool, but Apple is like popping. They have, I guess, better people than Tidal.
Yeah.
They got like everybody. Honestly, Apple should just buy Tidal, and that would literally make the music industry popping like it was in like 2009, 8, 10, 12.
Popping
11.
in terms of what?
Everybody's friendly again. As in Drake and Jay-Z, Lil Wayne. It'll be better.
Right now, you think it's just like a dick swinging contest?
Yeah,
like,
that's what Kanye West said. But yeah, that's dumb. Just give the music to the fans. Make it free.
So you're happy that Kendrick is what he's doing?
Yeah. Making songs that are played on the radio. Yeah, that's popping.
But is it played on the radio?
I've heard Humble like twice. I heard
really
the Heart Part 4 a couple times.
Yeah. Okay, I feel that. Shout out to Kendrick, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to fucking Kendrick.
So DJ Academics.
My boy DJ Academics, you know, we go way back. Nah, I don't know.
Nah, I fuck with DJ Academics OD hard. Like, no homo, pause. But he's like, I fuck with him. Like, I love his
I
work,
really
his
hope
material, his shit.
If y'all don't know who DJ Academics is, he's you know, not an upcomer anymore. He's made it into the game. He's pretty much our like hip hop doctor, I would say.
TMZ and shit.
You know, he's the one who fills us in with everything. He has alert. Like,
the thing is with him, I feel like he has like a cult following and shit of people that think like us, that are in tune. Like, oh, when we listen to More Life, we heard Drake say something, and I'm like, oh, that's about Joe Budden. That's how DJ Academics is, and he'll talk about it. He'll break it down. Like, all right, here's talking about this person. Here's talking about that person.
Do you think Joe Budden, do you think DJ Academics has an agenda with what he's doing? Like, do you think he's trying to promote some type of narrative of like biasness? I don't know what, or do you think he's pretty neutral?
Nah, he's neutral. He's definitely like the least biased person I know. He gives his opinion. The thing is, like, he'll be biased when it comes to like Wayne and stuff, Lil Wayne. Mm-hmm. But like, even then he'll be like, oh, some people. He'll always say, like, a lot of people say he's washed. I don't think so. I think he always have a pass with me because of just how good he was. I'm like, I agree. And so, like, I don't know. I'm happy. DJ Academics just did a deal with Complex, so he's gonna have a show with Joe Budden every like Friday morning or something. Mm-hmm. Or April 10th. That's when it starts. I don't know what that is.
I don't know how I don't know how much I feel like. I've always criticized Complex of, you know, if you go to the Complex office, they say that all you'll see is white people. Yeah. But sometimes I watch the Life at Complex videos and there's like black people everywhere.
Yeah.
But then I go to Complex jobs and I'm like, how do these niggas get these jobs? And I like go and I'm like, I can't be qualified for any of this, and I like love hip hop. I just hope that
I have connections.
You know, I just hope that DJ Academics isn't, because he says like he doesn't want to have a boss. You know,
yeah.
I don't have a boss, so I hope like whatever he did, now he has a boss. I don't know, like
kind of, but
we don't know the extent of his deal.
Like I think he's just gonna be giving his opinion. I don't think he'll be like, oh, I can't say this because Complex has a deal with this. Yeah, maybe.
I think so. Yeah, because in the past, Hip Hop DX, they came out in 1997. They made a deal with Complex in like 2006, where they were. If you go on Complex right now, you see they have Pigeons and Planes, Hot Ones, Soul Collector, like connected to them. Hip Hop DX was one of those, like in the past, and they didn't like what they were doing. Their like ads weren't really working well. They didn't like how the partnership was going, and it took them years to like get out of it. And
they
now
got out of it?
and now they're out of it. But they took them years, like, you know, a lot of like lawyer work, like a lot of money.
Hip Hop DX is like a heavyweight now.
Yeah, and they right now they're in a mode of like transition to like rebrand themselves, because they've been there for so long. They're like the original hip hop thing. 1997, can you believe
Yeah,
that?
yeah. But like,
So I hope DJ Academics doesn't do that.
yeah, I feel you, but I think DJ Academics is smarter. Like, I feel like he made sure his deal would not affect his YouTube at all. Mm-hmm. So like he could say whatever the fuck he wants. Because I before the Complex deal, he was talking about. He's like, all right, I might be cool with Complex, but they're not touching me. Like, he was talking mad shit. He was like, they're not touching me in what I'm doing. He's like, nobody's touching me. No, the Breakfast Club can get it. Everybody. He was going in on everybody. I want to see him get on Breakfast Club. That's my goal for him. I want to see them interview DJ Academics. Because eventually I think he should be on it.
But as what? As like, here's DJ Academics, a blogger. Like what?
All right, Karen Civil.
Yeah, but Karen Civil also A&R. She works with Hillary Clinton. Not anymore, but.
All right, but I feel like DJ Academics is much more popular than Karen Civil right now.
But yeah, but Karen Civil also like has written books. You know, she does more shit than just go on YouTube. She doesn't go on YouTube.
I know. I'm just saying. DJ Academics right now is like he has his pulse on the streets. Like he knows what's going on.
I agree.
They should interview him.
But they're
especially since Charlemagne has been interviewed by DJ Academics before DJ Academics was even a big name.
Ah, yeah, I know. And before Charlemagne the God was like,
nah, he was
popping.
Yeah.
What do you think about him teaming up with Joe Budden? I know Joe Budden's your favorite rapper.
No, he's not. Joe Budden is. I mean, I was watching his Periscope or Instagram Live or whatever while they were rehearsing, and Joe Budden makes DJ Academics look like awkward. That's another thing too. Like, I don't know how good DJ Academics is gonna be on camera. I think it's
gonna be a process.
I feel like he's gotta like work on it because he kind of comes off as a little awkward.
He's fine on Twitch.
Yeah, because he's sitting down talking to people that he loves, but a thing that like.
You have like cameras all around you, the desk, the lights, the producers on the side.
Yeah.
Joe Budden is like, well, like I don't think Drake is like the best rapper.
Fucking screaming with his loudest voice. But
and it's gonna be the morning, so DJ Academic's not gonna be able to be drunk unless he wants to come drunk. Because I know he drinks every day.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it might be an interesting transition. But I'm sure like he has thought about this.
Yeah.
And Complex has spoke to him about it because they want it to be.
It had to be a good deal. It has to be a crazy good deal.
You think he's getting paid?
Hell yeah. It has to be a crazy good deal because I feel like DJ Academics has been offered shit and he just turns it down. Never took it.
I think he did the right thing of building himself so much.
Yeah.
Because he could have had it way back when and he wouldn't be able to have his own terms on the deal before.
Yeah.
They're going to be like, fine, get the fuck out of here. But now he's going to be like, this is what I want. This is what I want to do. And if you don't like it, I just go back to my YouTube.
Yeah, that's true.
You feel?
Yeah. But with Joe Budden, back to Joe Budden. Joe Budden's a dick. He's a dick. Like, he thinks so much. He thinks that DJ Academics doesn't know anything. That's basically what he thinks. He's like, you don't know, or you're biased, or you like Drake, or this and that. Like,
Joe Budden likes Drake.
I know, but it's just like he pushes anything DJ Academics says to the side because DJ Academics is young and Joe Budden is like 50. Like, I don't like that. I don't like when older people say you're young, so you have no wisdom. That's it. You have nothing you say will ever come by me because you're young. I hate that shit.
That's why XXXTentacion doesn't like to say his age.
Yeah.
If you saw
he's 19, by the way.
Well, I think XXXTentacion is a dumbass. So like
XXXTentacion.
XXXTentacion is a dumbass. And
why?
Because he's just gonna go back to jail.
Nah, he's good.
Yeah, right.
He's
right.
a little crazy, but if he's right now his momentum, he's gotta drop music.
I hope he keeps it. I want the
been
best
listening
for
to
him.
some songs that are like underground, like hard to find and shit, and he can spit bars.
Yeah.
Like OD.
Definitely.
It's not just the Lil Uzi Vert flow. Like,
nah, that's the only song really.
Nah, I'm 17 in your hood. What the fuck is up? Buttercup, he's crazy. Bitch, I'm sipping tea in your hood. Like, imagine saying that, like in the hardest voice ever.
I don't know, man. I feel bad for him because I know he's gonna get into trouble again and go to jail forever.
Hopefully not.
Like Ronald number 9.
Oh, damn.
I don't think he's gonna kill someone, but I think he's just gonna lose it one day. You know, he's just too he's too hot headed, and that switch can be turned off that easily. I feel, especially with like reckless people. If you see his No Jumper interview, he speaks about how this one time he was in a jail cell with some gay dude, and he was fine with that. They were in there for a while, like chilling, and one time he just like said the wrong thing, and
He looked at him wrong.
Yeah, like looked at him wrong, and he was like, "What the fuck?" And then the switch came on, and he started beating the shit out of him, choking him, grabbed his blood, put it all over his body. I don't know. They say that jail is a different place where you're animalistic and shit like that, but I feel like that's next level. You know, he beat up his girlfriend who was fucking pregnant.
That's not
allegedly.
It's allegedly because a lot of people say that she actually got jumped and then snitched on XXX and said it was all him. Plus, she wasn't pregnant. Like, there's proof that she actually wasn't pregnant.
So all this is allegedly. You can't believe everything you see on the internet.
The picture looks bad.
The picture looks terrible. They say it's makeup. I don't believe it.
We'll see. But they say she got jumped.
Yeah, okay. They say that she got jumped. There's a picture of him, of a nigga he beat the fuck out of, and then he took a picture of him and smiling next to him. Like, shit like that is just...
Weird
doesn't just go away. It's just weird and crazy. And, I mean, it makes sense. He's from Florida. Like, Florida niggas is crazy.
But... with X, I feel like I saw a video on Facebook the other day. It was like XXX fight compilation. It was like him fighting in like 4 different videos, and they're like World Star fights. Like they're like setting up and shit outside. It's not at a concert and shit. It's not like him fighting someone at this end. Like it's a set up fight. I was like, what the fuck? It's before he had the blonde in his hair.
Crazy shit.
Yeah, I mean, like we don't see rappers do that much. Or at all.
You know what makes me upset is that he's Colombian.
He's half Colombian.
He's half Colombian, and I'm Colombian, and he's just makes my people look worse than they already do look in the eyes of other people.
I wonder if he can even speak Spanish.
I mean, tentación.
I mean, that's one word.
Yeah, whatever, bro. I don't know. XS could eat a dick too. Hopefully, you don't hear this and he comes fuck me up.
Fuck you up.
I'll fuck him up. I don't give a fuck, son.
Yo, son.
He's gonna be in jail by the time, like, so it's all good. Like,
oh my god, I don't think so. I think he has a bright future ahead of him.
I pray for him. I hope he does well and fixes his ways, but I promise you that he won't. And he's gonna go to jail. The system's gonna fail him. He's gonna get into that vicious cycle.
Damn,
and then a year from now, we're not gonna care about him.
I remember when I was showing my dad Bobby Shmurda when Bobby Shmurda was like a month famous and shit. He was like, and I showed him the video to Hot Nigga, and he was like, he's gonna end up in jail. I was like,
nah.
Why? Don't say that. He's like, he's gonna either be dead or in jail. And 6 months later.
And I feel bad for Bobby, because I truly feel that Bobby wasn't, like, he was just with those people who did bad shit.
Nah, apparently, like, I mean, I talked to my dad about it because he works in Barclay Center, my dad, and he's talked to people that are, like, in tune with police and shit, and they say that Bobby was bad. Like, he was a bad kid.
I mean, that's why they were watched.
They called him the leader and shit.
DS Nami goes so hard.
Yeah.
I think the only reason they played that song still is because of the French Montana remix.
Oh, God. But, yeah, so I'm going to Miami next week.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Are you going to bag all these hoes?
No, I'm just going to be drunk 24/7.
If you're not drunk by the time you get off the plane, like, I wish they could hand you a glass of, like, a vodka, of a Long Island iced tea when you walk out of the plane. Like, here you go, Mr. Delgado. Mr. Don.
Yeah. I plan on not remembering this trip.
I went to, last year, I went to Tennessee, first class, and it was unlimited alcohol.
Oh, word?
Yeah, but the flight is only like 2.5 hours.
Did you get drunk?
I didn't, and I feel like I had like 7 jacks. Oh. Just like they had like the little alcohol containers, and they just poured it in a cup. And then I was like, let me get more, and then yeah, I asked, she's like, what kind of drink do you want? And she was like, I was like, could you just surprise me? She's like, I don't drink.
Oh wow.
And then she like showed me the assortment of alcohol they had.
She should have gave you a water. Like, here, surprise. But yeah, you don't like Miami, don't you? You don't, right?
No, because XXXTentacion's from there. Like,
he's not from Miami.
Nah, I mean, Miami's cool. I just the reason I didn't want to go was because I felt like I've been there too many times.
Miami's popular.
I kind of like, I went to Colombia a few months back. I kind of regret going there I don't, but I do because I had been there so many times. But the reason I wanted to go is because I've never been at this age. I guess same thing with Miami. But I don't know. I'd rather go to like Cali or like Europe or like Amsterdam or something.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, I plan on being shit faced the whole time.
What do you have? Like, what are your specific plans? Are you trying to go to the club or like?
I mean,
just
nothing.
to the beach.
Nothing specifically. I'd probably go to South Beach, chill on all those bars and shit, get plastered.
Hell yeah, that's the goal. That should be great, man. That's gonna be
Sun,
OD fun.
The heat.
It's gonna rain.
Is it?
I mean, it rains every day in Florida.
No, it doesn't.
What?
Every time I go, it never rains.
It's gonna rain, but I mean, it stops raining in like 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. That'd be fun. But yeah, I'm excited.
So
I've been losing weight for this trip.
just for the trip after that, you're gonna stop losing
No, I
weight.
mean, I'm gonna continue. I've been losing weight because I made a deal with my parents that if I lose weight by the time I graduate, which I graduate in May, they'd get me a car. I said if I graduate and lose weight, that's two things. They buy me a car.
What was the threshold? Like you could have just lost 1 pound. That's losing weight.
No, it's like a decent amount. And
Significant?
It's already showing because my mom says every day, "Wow, you've lost so much weight." I've
Yeah.
lost like 20 pounds.
That's great, man. And you do look great. And all these hoes are gonna not be able to stay away. You're gonna be walking down the street and they're gonna see you and they're gonna like crash into another car.
Wow.
While they're driving.
Oh, that's-
no homo.
That's scary.
I mean, it's scary, but I mean, it's also like you're the reason because you're so fine.
Oh.
No homo.
Gee, thanks.
But just hopefully, like, you know, I know like you're going through like problems with your girl and shit or your ex girl.
Yeah.
Hopefully, like she don't regret like once she sees like you being fine and shit. Like she's gonna be like, damn.
Yeah, I mean, that's my boo. So, like, I mean, I plan on most likely getting back with her eventually. But right now, I want to be single. I don't want to have a commitment. You know the song "Selfish" by PNB?
Yeah.
That I consider that like like what I'm going through right now.
And then like after a while, you're gonna like everything's gonna get better, and then your song's gonna be "Song Goes Off" by Trey Songz, where you like see your girl and you're like, damn, like I see all these other girls, like I'm turned, but I don't even want that. I just want you, girl.
Yeah, that's deep.
That is deep, bro. Like, "Song Goes Off" by Trey Songz. I don't even have a girl. I don't got an ex-girl, and that song gets me in my feelings.
You never had a girl?
I mean, I've had a girl, but now I want a girl. Like,
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Now that I'm single, you want a girl?
Nah, man. Like, the reason I never had a girl before, or like what my excuse was that I was in college, and I was going from Wisconsin to New York back and forth. So if I had a girlfriend in New York, you know, I'm gonna be gone away from them for 9 months out of the year.
Would you have cheated?
And I would have probably cheated.
Damn.
And I didn't want to be known as a cheater because so that's why I would have a girlfriend. And I don't want to be away from them. Like I don't want that shit. That's annoying. Like why I got to be away from you? And then vice versa, have a girl. I guess it would have been okay having a girl in Wisconsin, but I still didn't even want that. Because then I would go back to New York, and I'm not gonna have my girl.
Damn.
So like I didn't want that. You know,
What if she would have moved with you to New York?
that's different. But now, you know, I still live with my parents, but if I get my own crib, like I would want a girlfriend, and she could just come sleep with me every day.
Oh.
Like that'd be great. Like I don't give a fuck, and it'll be easy because I'll be living here,
Yeah, I get you.
not having to leave, and we could go on like places together and shit like that. So, and also, you know, I remember when I was in like middle school, and the goal was to always get a girlfriend. Like for me, like I got a girlfriend when I was in 6th grade, and then didn't have a girlfriend. But when I went to high school, like the first girls I was talking to, the goal was to be their boyfriend.
Yeah.
You know, that was in my head. And then I don't know, like after that, it just went away. Just went away. Like, oh, I don't need to be your boyfriend. I could just like fuck you, and that's it.
Jeez.
You know, I don't know why. How did the switch up happen?
I don't know. When I was in middle school, I never got girls. I was cool with all the popular kids because I played sports and shit, but I never like talked to girls like that. Like we'd be friends and shit, but that's it. I remember one of my first girlfriends. She was my girl for like 2 days, and she was in a different country while we were going out. And let's see what else. I don't know. High school is when it like started for me because that's when I shaved my mustache for the first time. You know, the baby hairs.
Yeah.
I was ugly before. I shaved that. Yo,
I was OD ugly too.
girls were flocking. I literally shaved, and I had regular hair, and girls were flocking just because I shaved. And then I did a mohawk. Yo, forget about it, son.
That's when the mohawk was in style too.
Yo.
Like all the Colombians. Like,
Yo, I had the mohawk. Everybody loved me. Yo, I was OD popular, and
That's-
it wasn't just for playing sports. I didn't even play sports anymore.
yeah.
It's just because of how I look.
That's dope, man. That's how it was like in high school too. For
Yo,
me,
high school. Do you think high school was your prime?
nah, I would say college.
My
like
prime was definitely high school.
in high school, I made out with a lot of girls. You know, that was. But my goal was never to. I used to think hooking up was making out. You know?
Isn't it?
Well, people consider hooking up fucking too.
Yeah, but I mean, it is. Yeah,
But I was just like, I was just making out, strictly make out. Like I was like, oh, I hooked up with her.
yeah. That's making out.
But when I went to college and people were like, oh, we hooked up, that insinuates having sex.
Jeez.
You know, so whatever. I made out with like a lot of girls in high school, and that was like, you know, that's what that was my goal. Was oh, make out with this girl, make out with this girl. My goal was always like, oh, let me get news from this girl, let me get news from this girl. And you know, I did have sex with a few, but that that wasn't really my goal. And then college, like my freshman year, I came out of high school. I thought I was hot shit. I was like still spitting game, bro. Spitting game, like I don't even remember. Now I feel like I don't spit game. Or maybe because we're older now, girls aren't as naive as they are when they're younger. I don't know.
What? You trying to trick them?
I mean, like, that's literally what it is in a sense. Like, you're manipulating their mind with your words so they can like you.
Oh, I guess. No,
In
I
a
don't know.
sense.
I take it like I'm spitting game is because I like you. I want you to like me, but
Yeah.
I don't think I'm tricking them. I really want you to
I
like
feel
me
you.
for me.
I feel you.
It's not fake.
Because you're not going to, like, force yourself onto them
Yeah.
when they don't like you.
Yeah.
Because then that would be, like, another level.
Yeah.
That's neither here nor there. That and then, college, like, whatever. Like, I had sex with a lot of girls there, too. And so...
Fun.
But now I'm not in my prime. Now I'm post college, and I probably won't be in my prime again until like if you and I ever get popping.
Yeah.
That's when and then if I have a girl like during that, I'll just like break up with her. I'll be like, get the hell out.
I feel like my prime, my second prime, because I'm definitely gonna have a second one, is coming 2018, like OD.
OD?
Because I'm not stopping the gym.
OD
anytime
body,
soon.
man. Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Plus, like, I don't know, I'll be getting shape ups. I haven't got a shape up in like a month. I'm waiting for the day before I go to Miami.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I go like months without shape ups, but it don't look different on me. But yeah.
You get a tape up.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, what's the difference to what's the tape of?
Like they
oh,
the sides.
Yeah. Actually, someone was suggesting that to me. Whatever. That's nothing. But yeah, niggas, thank you for listening. This is another episode. I know that was a bunch of jargon, but maybe you could relate. If you could relate, let us know how you doing with your girl. How you doing with your girl? Let me know what you think about Kendrick. Let me know what you think about Joey Badass.
DJ Academics.
And thank you for listening. This has been Sauce with the Don, episode 27. Peace out.
28.
28. Peace.